Tyrone, I met some people and I asked them were they open to just listening to some additional ways of making some money. Can you explain what that is right there on that board?
This is the cash flow quadrant. This basically says that, okay, there's a guy named Robert Kiyosaki. You got to get this book if you've never read it. It's called Rich Dad's Cash Flow Quadrant. Okay, it's an amazing book. This guy Robert Kiyosaki is a self-made millionaire, and he's also endorsed by Donald Trump. Okay, who endorses the industry that I'm talking about. Okay, so here's what it says: is that there's 4 ways to generate income right now in the United States. You can generate income as an employee, self-employed, a B-type business, or as an investor. Okay? The biggest deal is most of the population, 95% of the population, generally choose these 2 ways to make income. Okay? And most people get a certain result. Okay? And so the key to it is time and money. Okay? Now, here's the deal. As an employee, if you want to be able to make a fortune, okay, this is the worst way to earn your primary source of income, okay? Now, this is a great way to make a living, but if you ever want to make a fortune, and if you ever want to make money while you sleep, it will almost never be done here, okay? And here's what happens. You go to work every day. If you're ever in a position where you're making a lot of money as an employee, guess what you don't have? You don't have time. And if you're ever in a position where you have a lot of time as an employee, you won't have money. So the problem with this is you will never have both, okay? So what most people do, especially talented people like doctors, lawyers, even barbers, or real estate agent, which is the profession that I came from, those 2 professions I tried. They come down here, and you can make a bunch of money being self-employed, okay? You can do pretty good. But the problem with this is where you were working 40 hours to maybe 60 hours a week here as an employee, you end up working anywhere between 80 to some people 120 hours a week being self-employed, okay? And so what happens is there is no system here as an employee or self-employed. Actually, there is a system, and that's you, okay? When you're the system, right, you're the magic that makes the business work. You would never, ever, ever, ever get your time back. So 95% of the people here, they do this, and they only control 5% of the income. And when I was shown that 5 years ago from some friends that were involved with the network marketing company, that blew me away because I knew that I was doing the wrong thing. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay. So here, I was explaining to me that it's 5% of the people, okay? And these people here, they control 95% of the money. So all the money is actually over here on this side. Whereas with a B, well, what they call a B business, and as an investor, this is where all of the money is. And so as a B business, what these people do is they leverage a system to create income. And these people here, what they leverage is money. Their money makes money, okay? And this is how the wealthy get rich. When you're an investor and your money is making money, typically you can afford to lose $250,000 to $500,000 a month regularly to eventually be able to have that money make you more money, okay? And so unless you can lose $250,000 a month in order to make more money, you probably don't qualify for this particular quadrant. But this here, the B business quadrant, anybody can get involved with this, okay? What you typically know to be B businesses that have systems is a McDonald's. And of course, the McDonald's will invest in costs $2 million. But because of this wonderful industry called networking and network marketing, you can get involved with the business for a fairly low price, less than what it would cost you to buy an expensive pair of tennis shoes or a nice jacket or maybe get a new alternator on your car. You can get involved with this business and leverage the system, and what's going to happen is it's going to duplicate itself, okay? However, in order to come over here to become a B business, not only do you get involved with the system, but you have to become teachable and you have to become coachable. And if you're not teachable or coachable and you don't want to follow the system, you can't expect the same success. So there's a lot of people who come over here, that come from over here, that want to come over here, and if they're not teachable or coachable, they won't get the results of a B business. Because what a B business does, it helps you make money while you sleep. And it's so important to be teachable and coachable. Because if not, if you do not leverage the system in your network marketing business, then you'll just be a network marketer that's self-employed, moving product, pushing products. But true network marketers that leverage the system, and for instance, conference calls, that's part of the system. If you don't take part in a conference call with network marketing or some type of maybe meeting or weekly meeting, something that involves the system, you will not see residual income, okay? So when I talk about residual income, we're talking about making money while you sleep. I went to sleep last night, there were some transactions in my networking business, and I made money because other people were talking with other people, okay? 5% of people over here control 95% of the money. What's the biggest payment that you make every month? You pay your rent. The money, all the money starts off over here, but each month it ends up over here. And when you're an employee, your biggest payment you make every month is your house note. What's the next biggest payment everybody makes every month?
Car note.
Car note. That's money going here to the investor. Where else do we pay? Student loans, investor. If you want to go out to eat, you eat at a B-type business. If you want to go out to, instead of going out to eat, you go to a grocery store, you go to another business that has a system. So all the money is over here, we're systematized, and it starts out here, and it ends up over here with the sweat and equity. That's why these people are stressed out, and you ask them, are they open to making additional income? No, I'm too stressed out, I don't have any time. But they don't understand it's not about the money, it's about actually getting your time back, okay? And once you start making enough money over here, you can begin to get your time back, you begin to enjoy yourself. I'm beginning to see the fruits of this right now, and we're in very bad stages. I'm just going to show you, because documentation is the conversation. Make sure that when you get involved with a network marketing company, that they introduce you or show you someone that's having somewhat success in a reasonable amount of time, okay? In our company, we have to get paid every day. So here's just a few checks. Here's a check for, this is a daily check for $28.95. Here's one for $21. Here's one for $143. Here's $52, $37, $70, $244 for 1 day. $68, $212, $56. Our company pays out every single day. $123, $98, $409. 1 day can knock out an entire month of your rent. $126, that's a cell phone bill. Imagine paying all of your bills in 1 day with one check because you got involved with the company that was network marketing at the very beginning. See you at the top.
So before you end this video, this teaching lesson, basically people have to be coachable, they have to be teachable, they have to learn how to have a B business, follow a system.
Right.
And one of the ways to do that a lot of people don't have success is because they don't plug into the conference calls where they learn all the information that they need to about training, because you don't have to like be in the same city or state area as someone who's trying to train you.
Absolutely.
You plug in to people from all over the country or in other countries included, and you will learn how to build your own business.
Absolutely. I mean, you're on a good point, because a lot of times people, it's kind of sad because, I mean, it's great that it's a very low cost to get started with a business that can make you $1 million, but the problem is people get involved with it and they don't really have anything to lose but a couple $100. Where if they paid $10,000, they take a lot more serious and actually plug into the system. Like when you buy McDonald's, you make sure you're going to do everything right because you risked a lot of the money. So over here, you're correct. The conference calls are vital. Okay, if you don't plug into any type of leadership type of information and get results from people who have, get information from people who have results, then you stand a chance of losing your investment. And because it's not a big investment, people don't really care about losing it, especially if you use a company like mine that gives you back all of your money after you did something stupid.